All right. Yeah, you guys are welcome back. You're welcome back. And for those of you that are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe to this channel, share the page, share it with everyone. I really, really appreciate that. And if you also have any question you would love me to answer, you can just drop it in the comment section. I'll be going through the comments and I'll try as much as well to answer all the question I can. So let's make this as quick as possible. We're going to be mixing drums on this mixer. And today I want to show us how to understand analog mixers. Do you get basic way to understand analog mixer? Let me reset everything back first. You get. So today we're going to be dealing with the EQ section. First of all, you must have seen this HF, MF, and LF. LF, HF, MF. Now, what does it mean? Yeah, the HF means high frequency, and the MF means mid frequency, and the LF means low frequency. Now, you need to understand or know the type of mixer you are working with. You get, because for example, right, this type of mixer now, if you look at the EQ section, today we're working with just the EQ section. If you look at the EQ section, take note of it, look at it well. If you see it's written -15 to +15. -15 to +15. Can you see? -15 to +15. So what that means, what that tells you is that this particular mixer now, they have tuned each of the knob to a certain frequency, and it is written there. Now what I mean is that this high frequency now, there are some mixers that would, as you tune this knob, it would swipe through different frequencies from the high frequencies, between the high frequencies. Do you understand? But this particular mixer now, what you guys need to understand first of all is that you can't swipe through frequencies. What that means is that this particular high frequency knob now is tuned to 10 kilohertz already. So you can either increase that frequency or reduce that frequency. Now this is different from some other analog mixers whereby they have the ability to swipe, like when you tune it, you are tuning the frequencies, like from the it will go from like the high to the last frequency or the high knob. Do you understand? So first of all, you need to check the mixer you're using. What type of EQ is on the mixer? Is it the one that you have to swipe through the frequencies, or the mixer is already tuned to a particular frequency on the mixer? Do you get? So if you understand that, it will help you a lot. It would make you understand what you are trying to do or what you want to achieve, and the easiest way to go about it here. So we're looking at the drums today real quick. Like I always say, when you are mixing, always try to start with everything flat so that you can hear everything naturally first, then know what you need to remove, what you need to add. That's just the easiest way for me here. So this is the kick here. Now real quick, for the kick, what do I need? Sometimes, because this is already tuned to 2.5 kilohertz, you can see, you get, I'm going to increase it a bit so that I can have that. If I reduce it, it's going to sound too muddy. I need that bite a bit, so I'm going to increase it. I'm going to increase the high, and I'm going to reduce this low a bit. That's just it. And as you can see, that's all about the kick. The kick is fine just with that. Yeah, so let's go to the snare too now. So for the snare, I'll leave the high frequency, so I might just cut it down a bit, just a bit. Then I'm going to cut this frequency down a bit. Then leave the low where it is. That's all. Let me just cut the high a bit because the snare seems. Let me just leave it. And this sounded good to me. So what are things you need to look at for the snare? Snare, this particular frequency, the mid frequency, some snare you might need to cut it down a bit, and some snare you might need to put it up, but most times I cut it down. Right, and that's that about the snare. I'm going to cut down the mid frequency a bit, then reduce just the frequency just a bit, depending on the type of snare. Okay, then leave the low frequency at the middle rather. Okay, that's all. Look at that kick and the snare sound already. Now let's do the tom. Now for the tom, I'm going to cut this mid frequency also. I'm going to cut it a bit, and this low frequency I'm going to cut it a bit too. I'm going to leave the high frequency up, or I'm just going to boost it by one a bit. So now the second tom too, it's almost similar. Yeah, but for the second tom too, I'm going to cut down this mid definitely. Then I'm going to cut down the low to a bit. Now you can see when I cut down the low, it makes the music clean. Can you see that? Can you hear that? When I increase the low, can you hear that? So that's one of the reasons why I just love to cut the low a bit, so that the music is clean and not muddy. Unfortunately, this meter does not have a low cut button here. So the first thing I miss is you need to understand the kind of mixer you're working with. You get. Now for my floor tom, finally, is it. But let's hear the snare and the toms first. Can you hear that? So now for the floor tom. Here, what I'll do for the floor tom is I'm going to also cut the mid. So the thing is for drums generally, you don't need too much of these mid frequencies actually for drums. You get. You can just reduce everything. You don't need so much for drums. Now for this floor tom, I'm going to increase the low just a bit, and also the high just a bit, and that's all for me. So let's hear everything together now. So play now. Then also you can look at my fader level. So there's a way naturally I just happen to always put my fader as a kick here. Like I'll explain it. Let me explain it this way. Yeah. My snare is always like on top, so that the snare can always cut through the mix. Then my kick is the next, so that it can add that, you can feel the presence. Then my toms are always below, just a bit below the kick. You get all my toms like that. Then the last thing you need to take note of is this panning. You can notice, if you notice, I'm panning the toms, one to the right here, then the other to one to the left here, the other to the right here. Then this floor tom, I always pan this floor tom to the middle right too. So it just adds that stereo effect. It goes like this. Do you understand? It goes like yeah. So let's listen to everything together now. Can you see that? Alright, so that's beautiful. Now, so that's beautiful, yeah. So what I think you need to really take note of is these frequencies. You need to know, okay, what are the frequencies you need to boost and reduce. And like I said, most of the time, apart from this kick, the other ones, you notice I had to cut out the mid frequencies to get there. And now the low frequencies is dependent on what I'm looking for. The toms, I reduced it, and except from the floor tom. Do you understand? And then the high frequencies too. The reason why I'm increasing this high for the toms is because I just want the bite of the tom, like boom. You know, the same with my kick too. You understand? I'm using the high, I'm increasing the high a bit just to get the bite. I'm the mid frequency just to get the, so that you can hear it when they play your mix through the phone, or they are live streaming and they are watching through the phone, so that they can't hear so much of this low frequency boom. You get, what they will hear is more of this mid and high. You get, that's just the trick with the kick, to be able to make your kick sound alive or come out in your online mix. Do you understand that? So I mean, maybe for next video I'm going to go into effects. I love to always put my snare in a bit of a reverb. So this is the effects here. So next video we'll look at that. Thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, do anything you need to do. And I would love to connect with us here on YouTube. I really would love to connect with us here on YouTube. I think a lot of people are already connected to me on TikTok, but YouTube, I want to also connect with you guys here. So we can chat, drop any question in the comment section. I'll be there to reply, respond, anything you want. And also, bear in mind, this video is recorded through my iRig. Yeah, so you can also live stream with the iRig. You can record your content directly from your mixer into your iRig. You can use it. I mean, so if you need your iRig, the iRig recording bundle package, let me know. I'm also not going to edit or delete anything in this video. I'm going to be posting my videos like I started last week already, real and uncut. Do you get? God bless you guys. Take care.